Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. It's your boy DELRAY Richardson, platinum artist, platinum songwriter, Straight Game TV. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate your time. I'm gonna get right into it. Hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and if you would like to be one of the first people notified when I drop some of this straight game, please do me a favor and click on what appears to be that little bell notification. I'm gonna get right into it. Ladies and gentlemen, Keefe D's bail has been denied temporarily while the judge takes the information under review. It was a hell of a day in court. Keefe D admitted to lying to his wife. And he admitted this while he was under oath that he had lied to his wife. In the DA bringing up certain information in regards to the reason and the for-profit manner of the bail being posted, and it is confirmed that WAC 100 was testifying that he was the source of the money for the bail, and I think he put up one of his properties, I believe. And so, with that being said, the judge basically, from what she understood, them talking about the Vlad interview and where WAC 100 went on there talking about how many episodes he needed to produce, before the court, before the trial, the murder trial involving Tupac Shakur, basically started in November. And he has repeated also that he had a contract with Keefe D prior to this bail hearing, in which Keefe D had relinquished his life rights to the book that he had put out about his life, which is considered a memoir. Now, the optics of this and the information that we received today, I don't know if Keefe D is asking his lawyer for information or really trying to find out, because this is the problem. And from a human perspective, then when the judge looks at it from a professional perspective, this is how it works. So now, Keefe D admitted under oath that he lied to his wife in front of a woman judge. Right? Not a good move. Not a good move. And basically, in saying that his wife is standing behind him, Keefe D also admitted that his wife had a problem, I believe, with WAC 100, but he didn't have a problem with WAC 100 from that perspective, for whatever reason. I don't know what the behind the scenes, but this was admitted in court today. And so it seems like Keefe D will basically say anything to get out of jail, and not including just say anything, but lie to his loving wife, who's been there supporting him, I'm sure, visiting him, I'm sure. And today was basically a disaster, if you want to be perfectly honest. It was a disaster. I wouldn't say from WAC 100's perspective. He's thinking from a business perspective, trying to make a business move. But in having all of your I's dotted and your T's crossed, and not speaking too much from the perspective of going on social media and speaking about your intentions. We have to get 5 episodes done. From that perspective, I feel like there was too much said. And like I said, the less said, the better. Sometimes less is better, if you will. And with that being said, the judge basically denied Keefe D's bail based on the fact that there were lies told. And it seems that Keefe D hasn't learned anything. And also based on the fact she hadn't seen the 6 months of bank statements from WAC 100's bank account. She said she's going to take all of that under review. And she will put the in her minute order, which they basically go back and they write out. But she really didn't seem too enthusiastic at letting Keefe D out of jail on bail at all. Keefe D also used profanity in the courtroom in regards to the situation, and he brazenly, just like now listen, just like he talked about being involved with the murder of Tupac Shakur, how he brazenly did that. He brazenly admitted that he lied to his wife, to a woman judge. You know, not a good move. Because don't forget, the judge is human too. And as much as we would like to think that she wouldn't use her human side of things, yeah, people think like that too. And like I said, Keefe D didn't come across as remorseful. He didn't come across as sincere. And a lot of times it is not even about the facts. It is about how people see you, how you present yourself, right? And yeah, Keefe D didn't present himself or represent himself very well. So much so that his lawyer even was perplexed, you know, in him trying to work on Keefe D's behalf. Like I told you, the 2009 interview that Keefe D did with the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department, Keefe D's lawyer knew nothing about that upon signing up to be as a lawyer prior to Keefe D getting rid of the 2 public defenders. It's communication. And it basically, it seems to me in court today that Keefe D's lawyer didn't really know what was going on in regards to the situation with Keefe D's wife and them communicating involving the whole process and how the bail situation worked, because Keefe D was under the impression that he needed his wife's signature to get out on bail. So, yeah. The judge denied the bail. The judge now has placed the situation under review. And I don't think that she's going to grant Keefe D bail. Maybe, and she said, like she said, maybe sometime down in the future. But this bite at the apple wasn't a good one. Like I said, from a legal perspective and just from a humanistic perspective, it didn't go well. And like I said, if Keefe D did anything, he embarrassed his wife. He embarrassed his wife. And like I said, the only person that Keefe D can blame for being in the situation that he's in is himself. It's himself. And it's sad. It's actually sad. It's actually sad to think that, you know, after being given a proffer agreement, after basically getting away with the involvement from what he had told Greg Kading them and told the Metropolitan Police Department, that he was involved and how he was involved in hiding the gun after Tupac was shot, how he was involved with handing his nephew the gun before Tupac was shot, it's just crazy, man. It's just crazy. And it doesn't seem like Keefe D has learned anything, you know. I don't know. I don't really know what to think about this from that perspective. But like I said, I think there was too much talking being done prior to this bail hearing, and what was going to be done and what was already done and what was going to happen and how they were going, how it was going to be, you know, get episodes done, you know, prior to you know, when the trial was going on or before the trial started, because that would give extra marketing and things like that. All of those things, because like I said, they are listening to everything. They are listening to everything. And when the trial starts, we're going to see. And like I said, Keefe D's lawyer said that he would not take the stand. He took the stand today. He had to speak and explain himself in front of the judge to try to get out on bail, because I seen Carl Arnold basically say, hey, you know what? I'm going to have to put Keefe D. It basically said, I'm going to have to put Keefe D under oath. And Keefe D had to stand up and speak. Now, I'm going to tell you, as anybody should well know, if Keefe D does not take the stand during his trial, he is going to jail. He's going to jail. Not only that, but today, in how Keefe D presented himself and admitting that he lied to his wife and all of the other the mistruths that came out, the intention on why the bail was going to be paid and all of those things, right? they in fact help the prosecution, because now they taint the jury pool for people who were watching and might be on the jury, right? Most people can say, well, yeah, they just proved Keefe D was a liar. He'll lie about anything. That doesn't, right now the trial's not happening. We're talking about when you show a video of somebody saying something, what the jury believes. What the jury believes, not what me, you, or anybody else believe, but what the jury believes. And so that under oath or not going under oath was broken today during the bail hearing. And I think it's going to happen even during the trial, if they even make it to trial now, because it doesn't look good. Being denied bail and you had the money to put up for bail, right? And somebody came and put the money up for bail for you, and it comes to find out that he lied to his wife and how the situation went about, and it was a disaster. It was a disaster. And the look on the judge's face even said that. She was like, when she looked at what she was looking at on the computer screen, she was like, you know what? I don't really know about this. And then the behind the scenes conversations in regards to who everybody is, who are the players in the situation. You know, WAC 100 is a legitimate businessman today, but people talk about, you know, your past and who you are, what you represent, and all of those things. And they always take things into account that they normally wouldn't take, especially with us, you know what I mean, that they normally wouldn't take into account for other people. One has to be careful about that. WAC 100 was also trying to talk, and, you know, they had to basically tell him to, you know, hold on, Mr. Jones. Hold on, Mr. Jones. You know, from that perspective. So, like I said, yeah, it didn't go well. It wasn't something that, you know, we would think. But like I said, we all know the truth now that WAC 100 was behind the bail. The bail has been is taken under review, denied temporarily right now, but taken under review. And we're going to see what happens, man. We're going to see what happens. Like I said, your boy DELRAY, straight gang.